You're watching news headlines on mining.com. I'm Devin Murrigan. Canada's The Metals Company has secured $85 million from South Korea's Zinc to accelerate its deep-sea mining plans. The deal gives Zinc a 5% stake and strengthens TMC's push to harvest critical minerals like nickel, copper, and cobalt from the ocean floor. TMC CEO says the partnership also supports U.S. efforts to reduce reliance on China for these strategic materials. The investment follows a move by President Donald Trump to fast-track seabed mining permits, bypassing the usual United Nations review. TMC shares surged 27% on the news. The deal is expected to close on the 26th of June. G7 leaders are preparing a joint action plan to reduce reliance on China for critical minerals. Meeting in Alberta, Canada, the group aims to boost investment in mining and processing projects across member nations and beyond. A draft statement warns that non-market practices threaten access to key metals needed in tech and clean energy. The move follows China's tightening of export controls on rare earths and other strategic materials in response to fresh U.S. tariffs. The G7 says immediate and scaled investment is essential to build secure, resilient supply chains. Barrick will appeal a Malian court ruling installing a government-picked administrator at its Loulo-Gounkoto mine. The mine has been idle since January, amid a standoff over Mali's revised mining code, which raised taxes and expanded state control. Authorities have blocked gold exports, seized bullion, and even issued an arrest warrant for CEO Mark Bristow. Barrick calls the employee detentions politically motivated and has filed for international arbitration. With operations halted, the company is losing over $1 billion in annual revenue. A restart isn't expected until next year. The US will impose quotas on UK steel and aluminum products as part of a new deal unveiled at the G7 summit. In return, these quotas will be exempt from existing 25% tariffs. The deal requires the UK to meet strict rules on supply chain security and ownership transparency. Washington says the move strengthens transatlantic ties and shields against unfair trade. The agreement is part of broader efforts to stabilize trade amid rising geopolitical tension. Now, Ghana is losing over $11 billion in gold revenue to smuggling, much of it heading to Dubai. A report by non-profit Swiss Aid shows a 229-ton gap over 5 years between Ghana's exports and importer records. Experts say smugglers often bypass formal channels by flying gold into the UAE or routing it through porous West African borders. Much of the bullion passes through Togo, Burkina Faso, or Mali undetected. Analysts warn this could just be the tip of the iceberg for Africa's illicit gold trade. And that's where we leave your headlines on mining.com for now.